What's up, gamers? Today we got a good one. So I've been doom scrolling through X, as you do, and I came across a post that caught my attention, to say the least. Genie 3 is out now, and people all over the internet are using it to generate games. So Genie 3 is a world model, a generative AI that apparently allows you to write a prompt and it generates a game in response. So that sparked my curiosity, and I'd already heard about Genie 3, but it was not available to the general public for a long time. So you could only see, demos generated by Google. Plus, I don't think it's still available in the UK as of the recording of this video. So that's that. Plus, I don't really want to pay $300 or however much you need to pay for their ultimate AI suite. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but Google basically sells subscription plans that you can purchase and pay monthly for, and that gives you access to their flagship models, and that's not something I'm interested in paying for at the moment for various reasons. But anyway, I clicked on the post, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I was kind of impressed, not because it looked exceptionally good, but more because I realized this is the worst it's ever gonna be. So here we go. Right, so this is the first one I saw. So this comes from Biggie, and he says, "Wow, just made my first AI video game with Google's Genie 3. The prompt, make me a quadruple A Bethesda-style space RPG about exploring moons. So AAA is not cutting it anymore. Right, excellent. Focus entirely on rock textures, ignore actual gameplay content. The gaming industry has never been so cooked." And it's funny that he mentions that, because yesterday I saw another post by... Let me go and pull it up. 2 seconds. Right, so this comes from Pirate Nation, and he says, "Video game stocks are suddenly crashing today with the launch of Google's Project Genie, as investors believe games will increasingly be made with AI." Which is a fair thing to say, but I mean, if you look at the video we're watching right now, it's definitely not a finished game. Plus, I believe it can only generate up to a minute or two of actual gameplay, which is compared to some fucking JRPGs out there that take 80 hours to complete, so it's not a finished product yet, but the writing's on the wall. You can definitely tell that this is going to get way better. Right, so here we have something that looks suspiciously like Expedition 33. Hold on, let me check this. Legalized comedy. Notes suggesting context to be shown with the post. This is gameplay from Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Okay, so there you go. This is fake. This is not fucking Genie 3. Right, what else does he say? So Buck Thomas looks like Expedition 33, and he says this would make sense. I heard the game was made entirely using AI. Right, so it's clearly a joke. So let's go and check out another one. Oh shit, Mario Kart, Rainbow Road, and Genie 3. It even got the drift boost physics right. Like, what the fuck? They cooked something seriously impressive here with Genie. Here, you know what would be cool? If they found a way to generate a world and then allow users to save it so that they can access it without having to regenerate it. Is that even possible? I'm pretty sure it's not. Right, let's visit their webpage and see what they say. So we have get started with Project Genie. Learn who can use Project Genie. Learn how to use Project Genie, create your world, navigate the world, take post-experience actions. Okay, that sounds like what we're looking for. When the 60-second timer ends, you can reuse your prompts, start a new world creation with the same prompts, revisit the world, regenerate the world with the same prompts. This can generate different results. Download a video of your experience and create a completely new world. Right, so it looks like you can't actually save them. So that's a bummer. Like, they should create an output format so that we can save the worlds we generate on our local machines, and then either share them or use them in another game engine like Unreal Engine 5 or something. That would be ace, and it actually would make this tool very usable, because now it just looks like another slot machine similar to Sora 2. But I digress. Anyway, moving on. We have GTA 6 Eastern Europe Edition, powered by Google Genie 3. And we have a guy wearing an Adidas tracksuit, flying what seems to be a carpet. I mean, hey, it looks pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would definitely play this game. Right, but what else do we have? AI just made this in an hour. Unbelievable. Is that how long it takes to generate a game? All right, I guess let's react to this then. And this guy is just floating there, suspended. So the world looks pretty good. We have a bunch of Pokemon here. And what's that thing in the background? What is that? It has no sound, I suppose. Some Pokemon. And he's now going to turn around to see if it can remember how many Pokemon were there and what kind. And it does. Right, what else? We have some mushrooms, and let's see if it remembered that abomination that we were just looking at. Okay. And there it is. Yep, so it's clearly pretty good. And it looks like the main character can swim as well, so it understands the difference between land and water. That's the most important thing to have in this kind of product, consistency of the world. And it's clearly got it now, right? Maybe it's not perfect, but the foundation is there. So that's very good. Let's go and take a look at another one. So we have Genie 3 can generate Fortnite-style gameplay from one image. We're not ready for this. No, we're clearly not. Right, so let's react to this one as well. And we're in Tomato Town, so it looks like it's Halloween season. Okay, it does look like Fortnite. Certainly does. Right? I think this runs in like 24 frames per second. I think that's the maximum you can get. And the guy can clearly jump. It definitely recognized that obstacle. And it's aware of the environment. It remembered that truck-looking thing, right? It has collision detection as well. It understands the physics of the world. You can walk through that door as well. This is good. This is great. Okay, it came out. It still remembers. So again, the foundation is there, and all they need to do is just build upon it, really. And if you remember where this technology was just a few years ago, and you look at it now, on the surface, it might not seem like much, but all things considered, the fact that this model understands physics, it has collision detection, it remembers things around it, for a short period of time. But again, these guys, I'm sure they're working on it really hard. And all of a sudden, you kind of realize that, holy shit, the future is here. It's just where things are going. AI is here to stay, and there's nothing we can do about it. Whether you like it or not, you're just going to have to accept it. And I have a couple more examples I wanted to share with you. This one is from Gen Magnetic. So it says, instant DBZ game? Yeah. Genie 3 can do that too. Literally a game changer. And we can clearly see this was inspired by Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, right? So we have Son Goku, the Kame House, and again, there's no sound. Can it even generate sound? Oh shit, we got Jesus Christ himself here. He's walking in the water. It does not look like much on the surface, but I mean, I'm going to remind you again here. This is the worst it's ever going to be. So it looks like it can also generate Nintendo DS games. This is Mario Kart again. And it looks like it's struggling a bit. Mario's not moving. Or he's not moving very fast. Nobody's really moving. Like, what's going on here? I don't know. It looks pretty cursed. But if you look to the left, like you can see that it understands that Mario is taking over all these other participants one by one, and the map is being accurately updated with Mario's current position. I don't know, not much is really going on here, and it kind of does look like shit. I'm not gonna lie. Right, let's check out the comments. All of this reminds me of Dreams on PlayStation. Look at this. Look at that. A bunch of stuff no normal person would actually want to play. Don't slander Mario Kart DS like this. Genie Beanie. The Mario Kart disrespect makes me sick. The fuck is this? 1cc? Right, so as you can clearly see, people are not very fond of this new technology. At least the people commenting here. Right, so do I personally like Genie 3? I mean, I like the technology, I like the concept behind it. I like how you can make a few mathematical formulae work in a way that resembles a neuron, and then use that foundation to build something like this. But in practice, if this is ever going to be, released in a form that allows people to actually make use of it in real projects, at first we're probably going to get a lot of slop, coming from the same people that, the same people that put asset flips on Steam. That's for sure, right? But eventually, if all goes well, it's going to mature to the point where we're all going to be able to generate games on demand. How long it's going to take to get there? I don't know. I'm sure there are still a lot of problems they need to solve in order to make it usable in any meaningful way. But what do you think? What do you think about this whole Genie 3 thing? What's your thoughts on it? Are you sick and tired of AI? Especially if you're an indie dev, like, do let me know down in the comments section. Like and sub, and I shall see you in the next one. Cheers!